Good morning, Arzia. Welcome back to another stream of Baobao's Dawntrail Adventures. It's been a little while, but I'm making the time to get her through the next adventure on her journey today. I really do want to get her through Dawntrail content so that I can maybe do a little bit of rating on her. We finally reached the last tier, so it will benefit me to have a third or another raid-ready character. Okay, I need to be level 96, I think. What was it? What level are we on? 95, okay. I want to be on Warrior. Made it to 95 on Warrior. Okay, when we last left off our journey, we were supposed to speak with Wuk-Lamat so that we could continue the feat of the Brotherhood. I ran up against a little bit of a wall last time because I wanted to do this particular instance as a warrior, so I had to do a bit of leveling. This feat may bring us closer to the Golden City, but for now we must stand strong for the people of Mamuk. Where did Kwana go? Have you seen him? Wazirial Jaw's intention was for this feat to prove the supremacy of blessed siblings, but Wuk-Lamat shall instead prove that there are other ways for Mamuk's people to empower themselves. I can offer moral support at best, for whatever it's worth. Good luck. That's all I need from you, Arenville. Someone has gone to fetch Wazirial Jaw. He should be here soon. And then we got the several cutscenes in sequence, so you know it's serious.
Zereja, 最後の試練を始めようぜ。
何をしていたのか知らんが、悪あがきは終わりか。
ああ、よくわかったぜ。マムークのことも、お前らのことも。
それを知ったところで何だというのだ。
お前の言う相当を超えるってのがどういうことなのか、私なりの答えが出た。マムークの連中が笑えていないのは、自分たちが背負った罪の重さに苦しんでるからだ。だから私は親父の幻影を超えることで蒼潔の教えをぶっ壊す。
何を言うかと思えば、蒼潔の教えを壊すだと？我々は相当なくしては生きてはいけぬ弱者の集まりだというのに。
そりゃ一人一人の力はちっぽけなもんさ。だけどよ、みんなで手を取り合って一つになれば、バリガルマンダだって倒せるほどの大きな力になるんだ。
くだらぬ。ならば証明してみよ。トラル大陸の歴史上最強の存在であるお前の父親を相手に。
上等だぜ。トライオラを受け継ぐ身として親父の幻影なんかに負けてられるかよ。
僕もラマチと共に戦います。
Huh? Yeah.
困りますな、大名王子殿。この試練では候補者同士の共闘は認めていない。せいぜい妹君が名乗られる様を見学しているのだな。
候補者同士ですか。
So
これで
dramatic.
僕は継承候補者ではなくなった。ラマチに協力するのだって自由のはずです。
どういうつもりだ。
ここまでの旅で分かったんですよ。父上の後を継ぐにふさわしい人物は誰なのかということがね。トライオラの人々を幸せにできるのはゾラージャ兄さん、バクージャジャで僕ではない。どんな時も民の笑顔を守ろうとしている君だけだ。だから僕は全身全霊をかけてラマチを王にしてみせるよ。それが僕に機会をくれた父上とトライオラのためにできる最大の恩返しになると信じて。
Too speechless.
ありがとよ。やっぱコーナ兄さんは頼りになるぜ。
へ、好きにするがいい。茶筅は劣等し、何人集まろうが同じことだ。
My man, we have a full party now.
入れよう、モラル史上最強の総統グルージャジャよ。
Guru Jaja at full strength in his prime.
みんな準備はいいか。
I'm here for it. He's gonna stand well back.
さあ行くぜ親父。私を信じてくれる奴らの思いに応えるためあんたを超えてみせる。
Alright, what do we got? Crafting food. Spell speed food. Let's do the maple teriyaki.
旅で磨いた図を見せてやろう。歩んで死んだここ
証明してやるよ。みんなで手を取り合えば相当だって超えられるって。
Roaring Star. Aw, I heard Alphanode use Panhaima. He's trying.
炎の刃よ、降り注ぎなさい。
Ooh. Oh, you bitch. stay here.
鎌かはこれだった長引く前に終わらせますよさあ行きなさい指図するんじゃねえよ
Competitive reasons, like, my god, you're always hungry for battle. Like, well, yeah. We'll find. Oh, gotta free my friends here. Let's get anchored out first.
私の炎からは逃げられませんよ
Oh, there we go. Ah, that's fancy shit, huh?
みんなの力が合わされば
Yeah, the reason I wanted to do this on Warrior rather than Sage was it just feels like it has more impact when you do this on Warrior. Oh, this side. Oh, my sweet little bean. So anxious. So angry that we went out. Oh, you bitch. Oh, come on. Ay, ay, ay. Oops. I got health. Hello, anxious screamsicle. Oh, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing!
みんな私の後ろに来いなんかやばそうだ
Oh, well, I can't target him, so yeah.
受けてなお立ってられるか
私はみんなの笑顔を守る王になるんだ
Holy shit. We survived his ultimate!
あんたの力はそんなもんかよ
俺の全力を受け切るとはなだがまだだ
あなたを超えてラマチを王にしてみせるトライオラの未来のために
You're just about finished, actually, sir. Duty complete. There you have it. We've defeated the king. Now Zerial Jaw is gonna come up and yell, "Impossible!"
とはいえさすがの強さだったぜ。
Bakana, perhaps? Or just a man tantrum.
このような結果、私は認めんぞ。
この後に及んで往生際が悪いんじゃないか。
A custom Rogaden model. It must be Kettenram.
まさか
短歌のじいさんじゃねえか。久しぶりだな。
ようウクラマと少し会わないうちにいい面構えになったな。
短歌
短歌というのはグルージャジャにもらったこっちでの通名だ。元の名前はマムージャ族の下じゃ発音しにくいらしい。
あなたの本名ケテンダムとおっしゃるのでは。
ケテンラムってあれだろ。エオルゼアのすっげえ船乗りの。
Her takeaway was pickled cabbage.
ま、その話は後だ。ゼレージャ、この子らはお前が出した試練を超えてみせたじゃないか。それを認めないということは、お前に連王の戦者を任せたグルージャジャの信頼を裏切ることになるんだぞ。
You don't want to be a traitor, do you?
超えたと言っても数に物を言わせてではないか。
I mean, yes. She chose wisely. We're not minions. We're Wiklamat's friends and comrades.
仲間の存在、それも王に求められる素養だと。
So was Gulul Jaja.
みんなで手を取り合えば親父だって超えられるんだ。もう相当一人に願いを背負わせる必要はねえのさ。
ならば我らにどうしろというのだ。
共に生きようぜ。みんなでさ。
お前が本気で王を目指すつもりなら、そうやすやすと共に生きようなどと言うべきではない。特に多くの赤子の命を奪ってきた男に向けてはな。だが連王の戦者としての使命は果たそう。ウクラマと王女が友の試練を超えた証としてこの秘跡を授ける。
The Keystone! She says Ginger, yes.
おめでとう。はまだ早いかな。 いずれにしても君たちならきっと黄金鏡を見つけられるさ。君はもう僕が守ろうとしてきたか弱い妹なんかじゃない。この旅を通して時代の王としてふさわしい成長を遂げた兄としてとても喜ばしく思うよ。
兄さん、ありがとな。
ここまでのご協力ありがとうございました。遠いところまでお越しいただいたのにご期待に添えずすみません。
They don't see it as a failure.
謝る必要なんてないさ。お前がウクラマト王女を信じて王位を託したなら、俺たちはその選択を信じるだけだ。
それから最後ぐらい思いを言葉に乗せてみようと思います。慣れていないので月並みな言い方になってしまいますが、お二人に出会えてよかったです。
Aww.
あなたの気持ち、確かに届きました。私たちの旅はここで終わりですが、3人で紡いだ思い出はこの胸に残り続けるでしょう。ああ、また俺たちの力が必要になった時は呼んでくれ。お前のためならすぐに駆けつけるさ。それにまだ俺たちの依頼は終わっちゃいない。依頼主を無事に王都へと送り届けるまではな。
皆さん、大切な妹のこと頼みましたよ。
Of course I will.
さて、継承の儀はこれで終わりではない。お前が王位を得るためには黄金鏡を見つけなきゃならないんだ。
分かってるって。ここまで来られたんだ。黄金鏡ぐらい見つけてやるさ。
Joyed though I am by this outcome, I am also eager to speak with Kettenram while we still have the chance. Even as a shade, the Dawn Servant's strength was incredible. I shudder to imagine how we might have fared without the Second Promise's support. The Second Promise has warmed a great deal since we first met him. I dare say that wise and witty duo has been of no little influence. I'm glad to see you. I'll remain in one piece. Not like a bit of hardship to see your precious children grow into fine adults. I will not stand in your way, but mark me, your victory does not afford you authority to dictate our future. We will decide what's best for Mamuk, no one else. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. Okay. That is an option, yes. Third promise! You brought everyone? We were just coming to you! We did it, Milaja! We proved to the Autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You have fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You've shown us another way, that we can build the lives we've always wanted. Here, in our homeland, without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders, as equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. What you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love, and someone you once hated might one day become your friend. You'll never know unless you keep an open mind, and while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help them grow. But what happens when they learn about us? When they learn about what we've done? They will not. For generations, our covenant has been kept secret. So it shall remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Autarchs. We, and no one else, are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing this city needs is more death. Bakul Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long, only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamuk. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tulilal. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. The people of Mamuk have accepted you. Merchants and menders are now available for use. I didn't even notice that they weren't. Kettenram, living legend and Eorzean explorer extraordinaire, would like to chat. This ain't no place for a proper chat. My cabin's just north of the city. Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it, on account of me dazzling twinklers. He's definitely a sailor. Okay, that should have unlocked, yep, the final two questies, so we will go ahead and do those. So that I'm ready for flight! As prudent hunter would appreciate your discretion. You're a traveler, are you? Could ask for your help with something. There are too many prying ears here. Come and meet me on the other side of Golmagic Grove. Okay, I'll be just a moment. I have to pick up this other questie right here. From Shieldil Jah. Shieldil Jah's eyes are brimming with tears. You're one of the Third Promise's retainers, aren't you? Please, please help me. My name is Shildil Jah, and my husband and I were attacked by weavers outside the city. He fended them off so I could escape, but he's no match for them alone. I know I have no right to ask, given how our people treat outsiders, but I'm begging you, please save my husband. His name is Gotol Jah, and he's near Golmagic Grove. Please, hurry. Coincidentally, I was headed out that way to begin with. And I have plum sauce out to help me, and I have tank stance on, and I still have food up, so we are saving Gotol Jah. Oh, they are already dead. You have my thanks, stranger. I take it my wife sent you. Weavers don't usually attack people. I hardly knew what was happening before they were on us. But that's neither here nor there. Let's return to Mamuk and see that you receive a proper reward. Shildil Jah should be anxious for our arrival as well. I'll be with you momentarily, sir. Good, you made it. I need your help handling a small but quite irritating problem. Have you heard of Blue Leafkin? They supposedly were once Mammal Jah who were cursed for some misdeed or another. Those who believe in that sort of thing are terrified to make any contact for fear they'll be cursed as well. I personally don't believe there's any truth in it, but that wouldn't stop people from thinking I was contaminated for crossing paths with one. For a blessing, Blue Leafkin generally keep to themselves deep in the forest, but recently one's been spotted wandering around these parts. That's why I need someone unbeholden to Mamuk's superstitions to dispose of it and to speak not a word of the deed. Okay, I will be discreet. Poor little guy. He's just a little guy! Old growth. Oh my god, I'm killing an old growth blue leafkin. This feels like a crime. This is just criminal. He's not doing anybody any harm. I mean, he's aggressive. Poor little guy. I feel like a murderer. Thank you, traveler. Now we'll be able to hunt these forests without fear. We've many stories of the Blue Leafkin, but none agree on who among the Mammal Jah was cursed first or for what misdeed. Some say it was a Dopro punished for felling trees. Others say it was a Bunawa punished for burning them. Each clan insists the blame lies with another, of course. Honestly, I think it's just a tale to keep people away from the dangerous and forbidden areas of this forest. Just the other day, one of our own went and pursued a mark in that direction, and he hasn't been seen since. That Blue Leafkin just now. Could it have been? No, it's just a story after all. Anyway, you've done us a great service. We'll be sure to keep to our normal hunting grounds and see if we can't find our missing friend. That's like the beavers. And you can get both of them as minions. Coincidence? I think not. Alright, Shildil Jah, I will be back for the rest of your quest line later. Oh, 1,000 blessings upon you. My Gotol Jah is safe thanks to your kindness. I don't know what I would have done had you not arrived when you did. Most of our able-bodied fighters have left the city in search of mercenary work, you see. As I once did myself. You're from Eorzea, aren't you? I toured across the Salt in my younger years. That is, until I suffered injury enough to send me home for good. Now I can hardly manage to ward off the occasional feisty weaver, as it would seem. Glory days mean little when you can no longer protect your loved ones. Aww. I'm perfectly fine, aren't I? Besides, these weavers weren't feisty. They were positively feral. I still can't believe we were attacked by such normally docile creatures. Something had them agitated, though I can't imagine what. Still, if our local weavers are being driven into a rage, that doesn't bode well for us. I realize this is more than you bargained for, stranger, but would you be willing to help? It's unheard of for weavers to attack Mumblejaw, so we need to determine what's going on before someone gets injured. You can count on me. Later. There's little in it for you, mind. Don't get your hopes up. Thank her, dearest. She's doing us a kindness. Right, just not used to the open generosity is all. Thank you, stranger. We're counting on you. I know it, and I'll be back. Thank you for your ether current. Now I must continue with story. I've heard that upon Kettenram's disappearance, explorers from across Eorzea banded together in search of him, but I doubt they ever thought to look here. Rather humble residence for a legendary explorer. I would have expected a manor decorated with exotic treasures. Not before walls and a roof, but enough for most folk. Make yourselves comfortable. Why did you choose to settle down in Mamuk? They haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on 'em. Though, seeing how you've won them over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Gulul Jawjaw's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept, and incidentally to remind Zerial Jaw of his duty as a lector, should he have forgotten it. My old man ordered you to stay here. That's no way to treat an honored guest. I'd say I'm more of your father's guest by now. More than your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the sepulchre atop Warkro's Ormor? That's right. Kettenram was one of the names. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle, Valagarmanda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as ye are by all these bright and eager faces? I do. My comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. Then prove your readiness for the throne, Wuglamat. Find the Golden City. Oh, I will. With these ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Especially since I believe I already have. Huh? All by yourself? How? When? Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Hunmul-Ryuk refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikbrax 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. You think Galuf's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yakhoi who lived in Yaktel ever dreamt those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Gerfurler's abilities are at all representative, the Yakhoi are no stranger to the arcane. which means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself, here, in these forests. Then all we need to do is search Yaktel from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try to narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamuk and make inquiries. While there, I'll take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. You're a Kefkiwa's boy, aren't you? She told me about you. Said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. I might even succeed despite my best efforts. I had begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yet here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Wuklamat's not the only one to have grown, thanks to her comrades. We'll find it. Together. That's my boy! Was I ever that young? They are built different, Ket and Rom. You waited for me. It seems Ket and Rom knows my mentor, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alphinaud said to meet by the Aetheryte, so I'll see you there. Alright, my man. Oops. Driving all over the place. Spilling soup in my elbow. We're just gonna take a couple minutes to finish off my... and I will be right back. Alright, back to it. Waiting for my companions. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. One would hardly believe that they were ever averse to aiding visitors. You won't believe how many Najul they gave me. Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come! I think I can offer that much. I have an inkling of where the Golden City may be. Milalja and Zirilja, you've come to help us? No. As an elector, I am forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There is no corner of this forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you, where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the sky-deep cenote, the final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors, and we have not explored its deepest recesses. If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may well be hidden there. Will you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on blessed siblings, nor will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. The cenote is no longer under our protection. It is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. I'm sure Bakul Jaja would appreciate that, and we're here to offer any help if you need it. Your father also visited the cenote, come to think of it. It was many years ago by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage, I believe. Truly? The Dawn Servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yakui quarries. Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Vorporlor's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. In the depths of the sky-deep cenote. Thank you, both of you. We'll set out straight away. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in the Gokdrak descent. They will carry you below. I believe in you, third promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn Servant. This is it, everyone. To the sky-deep cenote. Now we must drive all the way across the map. Because they did not give us flight yet. They really could have given it to us there. That would have been nice. I'll be back, friends. Ooh. through that. Is there a southern path that I didn't take? I bet there is. Oh, I've taken the most inefficient route possible. No! You can tell I usually fly everywhere. Because why wouldn't I? Right, ride the imposing beast. I just got some experience from that. Hello friends, I have arrived. This is the cenotaph, which means that beyond those doors is... Right of succession or no, disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least. Let's go. I'm ready to complete my journey. The Sky Deep Cenote is now accessible. People are doing leveling roulettes for Relic right now, so it is a great time to queue. She's AFK. I confess, I anticipated my duty as a guide with no little weariness. I knew our journey might change the course of my nation, but I did not think it would change the course of my own life. Wikovu, Maplu, so many people have helped us reach this moment. Let us honor their generosity and find the Golden City at last. Let's do it! It's gonna take a long time to relocate all those. bonus will be rewarded. It's me! I'm the bonus! Two of them shot each other. One of them ate two bubbles, looks like. I am the only one without Vuln stacks. I am the bonus. God, we did it. No one got hit that time. Hey! Oh my god, okay. One chunky boy. There's always one chunky boy. The speaking stone says there are rats. Workers arise and eliminate the rats. the same model as the Allied Society quest mount for Yakoi. Now it makes sense. Mirror maneuver. Okay. We're gonna shoot that off mirror. It's gonna end up over there. I'm smart! You two are fucking dumb. Maybe they're new too. I haven't looked at their gear. Runaway foil. Book of Chivalry. No, they're not new. They are all working on Relic. I'm dumb. It's okay, Numa will fix it. Yay! Just do damage. No mechanics. Man, I need more gear and I'm not getting any. I'm under him. Oh, we're on the same tile. That's really funny. Ah. at the golden city back there. Now I get a little cutscene. They have to wait while I do my little cutscene. Because I'm the healer. Sculptor of Silence. Maul Skull. He's got a hammer for a head. That's fine and normal. Yes, I've done Titan Extreme, or what was it? Savage. All work. Ah! I wouldn't. Man, they're just getting hit by that every time. Hey, we did it. I will be needing on all the gear. If anything drops. Look at us! We did great! What a team! Oh, very cute. I get everything! Damn, alright. I'll take it. And a comm. I got a comm. Nice. Maybe. Maybe it's the Elegans.
詳しく調べてみないことには断定できないが、見た限りではアラグの魔科学とは別系統のように思う。
We still don't know who came up with Electrope, or, well, how. That's a portal.
Yoshi, 行ってみようぜ。
見て、あの扉を覆っているのはシャーレアン製の封印機構よ。
どうやったら開けられるんだ。
こっちに来てくれ。ウクラマト、ここに石板をはめてみてくれないか。
A portal! Another portal! The real portal.
ここが黄金鏡
No,
なのか。
this is not the Golden City. This is the portal.
どうかしら。ヨカフイ族たちが見たという夢の光景とは似ても似つかないように思えるけれど。
よくぞここまでたどり着いた。見事継承の儀をやり遂げたな、ラマチよ。
じゃあやっぱりあれが。私ら最後までやり遂げることができたんだ。
Not quite, but you triumphed in the right of succession. That's what matters here. He does not want us going through that portal.
喜
And I don't
び
blame
よ
him.
り疑問が上回ってるって様子だな。
見たことのない石材といい、これまで旅してきたトラル大陸となんだか結びつかなくって。あの扉の向こうにあるものは黄金鏡とは一体。
疑問はもっともだが、ただ一つ確かなのは、この扉の向こうに伝説の黄金鏡が広がっているということだ。今は訳あって開くことはできないがな。黄金鏡とは何なのか、なぜ隠しているのか、そしてガラフ・バルデシオンに依頼した調査の内容。継承式の後、ラマチには全てを話そう。その後、真実をどう扱うかはお前が決めればよい。
何にしても黄金鏡は実在する。ずいぶん遅くなったがここまで来たぞ。
さあ、トライオラへ帰るぞ。
Alright, I need to take a quick little bathroom break. I got 3 pieces out of there. Nice. And I will be back shortly. Alright, here we are. I understand now why the students of Valdesian were petitioned. But what were my grandfather's findings? Not only regarding that stone, but that gate. That was wholly unlike what I imagined in my youth. Since when did a place like that exist in Yogg-Saron? Since forever, apparently. It feels as though we have more questions than we set out with, but for now, returning in one piece is cause enough for celebration. Well, we've done it. We've seen Wok-Lamat to victory in the right of succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. Now we can fly in, Mamuk! Pishikwa? Oh no, several cutscenes in sequence. Pishikwa's beaming at you. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wok-Lamat's victory in the Rite of Succession. It is our great honor to host the comrades of our future Dawn Servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Okay. Sometime later. Oh? Surprised to see me. I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? Sure. I haven't properly thanked you. What do you mean? That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I only did as you might have in my position. My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lamatier. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration, while making no mention of me. Huh? That doesn't seem correct. You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamatier or not is up to you. That is all, if you'll excuse me. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. I can't. I have to go where the wind calls me. And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension ceremony. Hey, Grifurler.
すごい人だかりね。王様が変わるってだけのことはあるわ。
始まるようだ。
リオ様は今日もお休みか。めでたい日なのに残念だな。
Well, there's a reason he can't.
愛すべきトライオラの民たちよ、よくぞ集まってくれた。これより現国王であるわしの大位、そして次期国王の即位を宣示するべく継承式を執り行う。とまあ、堅苦しいのはここまでだ。早速だが、伝説の黄金鏡を見つけ出し、継承の儀を勝ち抜いた時代の王を紹介させてもらおう。我が娘ウクラマトだ。
とてもめでたい。ウクラマト王に栄光あれ、トライオラに栄光あれ。
旅に出るまで私は知らなかった。それぞれの部族が今日まで大切に受け継いできた文化を、歴史を、願いを。この町で暮らしてるだけでトライオラの全てを知った気になってたんだ。でもハヌハヌ族の集落ではイヒーハナ祭に込められているのが全ての命に繁栄を願う祈りだと知った。ペルペル族が大切にしているアルパカがどんな風に育まれているのかも知ったよ。そしたら苦手だったはずのアルパカを好きになっちまった。モブリン族とツボダクミの関係を知ったら、彼らが力を合わせて生み出す創作物の全てが今まで以上に輝いて見えるようになった。ヨカフイ族の歴史や思想には胸を打たれた。人が死ぬのは肉体的な終わりを迎えた時じゃない。400年以上も争い続けたシュバラール族とマムージャ族が和平を結んだことで生まれたシャブルクピビル。そのうまさは平和の意味を教えてくれた。それからマムークでは相当に願いを託す連中に出会い、悲しみの歴史を知った。でも彼らが感じてきた苦しみに向き合い、それを取り除く希望を見つけ出して手を取り合うことができた。あいつらはこれからトライオラと交流を始めるだろうぜ。
総決の教えの人たちが他の部族を受け入れたウクラマト王はどんな魔法を使ったの？
とまあ、トライオラの愛すべき文化や人々に出会えた一方で、この国にはまだたくさんの問題が残ってることも分かった。 小ざまるかでは飯が食えず盗賊行為に走る奴らがいた。ヨカフイ族の一部には未だに戦いを望む連中もいる。誰もがみんな平和で幸せに生きてるわけじゃねえ。それに私が旅してきた土地以外にもまだ出会ってねえ多くの部族が暮らしてる。知らない文化も歴史も願いも山ほどあるはずだ。だから私はトライオラの王としてみんなのことをもっと知り、もっと好きになって笑って暮らしていける国にしていきたい。だって私はこの旅で見てきたみんなの笑顔が何よりも好きだからだ。ところでよ、王になれるのは一人だけなんて決まりはねえよな。
You know what she's doing.
みんなも知っての通り、私の親父には頭が2つある。武王と利王、2つの心が力と知恵を合わせて国を起こしたんだ。そんな国をさらによく変えていこうとするなら、未熟な私の力だけじゃ無理ってもんだ。だからよ、あんたの知恵を貸してほしい。私と共にこの国の王になってくれ、コーナ兄さん。
本気なのかい、ラマチ。
Of course she's certain.
私が武王で兄さんが利王、二人合わせて新たな連合ってのはどうだ？
まあいいんじゃねえか。
Thank you.
王が二人いたところで困ることはねえしな。
It's actually a great solution.
すべては民が
She
それ
definitely
を
needs him
受け
to
入れる
temper
か
her
否かだ。
impulsiveness.
僕はシャーレアンへの留学を経てトツ国の技術を伝え広めてきました。その結果、ヨカトラルでは気球が飛び、サカトラルでは鉄道が走り始めています。
Your
トライオ
shrug.
ラの技術力と生活水準を高めることで他国に対して国力を示し、侵略に対する抑止力とする。それですが、僕は皆さんが大切に受け継いできた文化にあまりにも無関心で無理解だった。文化とは人が脈々と受け継いできた 生きた証。僕は継承の儀を通してその尊さを知りました。もしも僕のことを認めていただけるなら、皆さんに寄り添った方法でこの国を豊かにしていきたい。それが先代より利用を受け継ぐ者としての責務だと信じて。何よりも皆さんには幸せであってほしい。それが僕の素直な思いです。
Slow clap.
こいつが無駄にならずに済んでよかったぜ。こいつは私とコーナ兄さんが王となったことを描いたトライオラ女子誌の新章。さしずめ K の章ってところか。
まったく継承式を前に忙しそうに走り回ってると思ったら、これを作らせていたわけか。
言っとくがただの思いつきじゃねえぜ。継承の儀を経て私がたどり着いた答えさ。
ともかくこれで長らく不在にしてた利用が戻ってきたってことだな。隠してても我が国は分かっちまうか。こいつが死んじまってもう3年になる。
そんな利用様がお亡くなりになっていたなんて。
とてもとても悲しい。
そうじゃなきゃいいとは思ってたが。
黙ってて悪かったな。だがこいつは最後の最後まで利用としての責務を果たした。継承の儀がそれよ。王が代替わりするなんざトライオラにとって初めてのこと。利用は死ぬ間際まで計画を進めてたのさ。この国を思い、この国を生きる奴らのことを思ってな。たく決めるだけ決めたら、あとはわしに押し付けていっちまいやがって。ま、お前たち二人が連合を受け継いでくれて、こいつも満足してるだろうさ。多少予想外のことはあったが、これにて継承式はしまいだ。 新たな連合とトライオラに輝かしい栄光があらんことは。
The head of reason was very wise indeed to devise something so elaborate and meaningful as the right of succession. 'Tis a shame he could not be here to bear witness to the end. Bittersweet celebration, to be sure, but I'm glad Woklamat finally got the recognition she deserves. Woklamat was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tulialal is bright indeed. I meant to talk to Erenville. Earlier in Yaktel, they're gonna be okay.
「これまでタブ族を拒み続けてきたマムークが早くも変わり始めたようじゃないか。それも一人の小娘の影響で。ウクラマトのやつ、親父そっくりになったな。あいつが王になった後、この国がどうなっていくのか。短い余生の楽しみにしておこう。
He's talking like he's gonna go any minute. He's gotta be like 100. Kettenram. She might have told someone what she was planning. But Woklamat does not act without the best interests of her people in mind. Oh, that's the same dialogue. Kyle is brimming with pride. Woklamat has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Koana as fellow dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Koana completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Woklamat secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tulialal will prosper under their care. Me too. Hey, you promised me a gate pass to the north? Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. It'll be my honor, Lamati. Thank you. It means a lot to me. It would also be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed. Consider us your Eorzean cousins if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course. We'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, Baobao? Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walk then. I don't believe I saw Kittenrum in attendance. Did you? Foreshadowing. Lamati? Lamati? Don't worry about us. Go on and have fun with Lamati. She'll always be Wookalamat to me, no matter how important she gets. That's fair. Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Aunt T's Tacos. And not just for a snack, I promise. Wookavoo and Madlu should be there. Oh, what's that quest? What's that quest? Oh no. A fellow Eorzean, am I right? Do you fancy yourself much of a sightseer? Dear old Millith gave you her journal. Why, what a small world. It just so happens that I'm her cousin, Elsabie Ironheart, at your service. Well, if you've met my cousin Millith, I'm sure you can guess why I crossed the paths of the south, as they say. This continent is positively brimming with sights unseen by Eorzean eyes, and I'm here to discover them all. My twin sister and I, that is. You see, I had more interest in Yok, while she was drawn to the visits of Shak. So it was that we parted ways at the bridge, each of us touring half of Tyrol. So give me your sightseeing log, then. Damn. Can't escape it. Let's see. Oh, how beautiful. I should like to see these places myself someday. Sorry, I was going to just scribble down... There. My notes on Yok Tyrol. I included what my sister shared with me of Shak Tyrol, but I'm afraid it isn't much. My twin's name is Emmeline, and she's still wandering about over there. Given your natural affinity for Ironhearts, you'll doubtless run into her someday. Well, I'm sure you've got places to be and vistas to behold. May your journey throughout Tyrol be bright and unforgettable. Dawntrail entries have been added to your sightseeing log. Oh dear. Any other quests? That is the... oh, another hunting quest I've unlocked, I think. And that is uncouth customers, and I've consciously chosen not to do that yet. Oh, wow. Uh-huh. Dawn Servant Wookalamat! Oh, she was marvelous up there, wasn't she? I simply wept with joy. It's been a while since I've made it to the capital. I'm glad to find it so lively. Oh, Hakali! These tacos are delicious, though no doubt even tastier if topped with reeds. Only a bird would put reeds on a taco. Dawn Servant Wookalamat, words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forego formalities. but I cannot. You are a Dawn servant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawn servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright, then I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Woklamot become Dawn servant, Baobao. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawn servant's ascension presents us all with a prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. It's so good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The feat of reeds and the feat of gold were my first true test as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tulilal has to offer. In Shak Tural, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Koano as well. Your duties as Dawn servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend a Hihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I've been personally attending to your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again. Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Woklamot will visit soon. Anyway, you have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fontaine around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears. I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a moblin and a pair of Yahui, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy. Got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone. And the tacos. Where are my tacos? Where are my tacos? Oh, it's pretty. Where are my tacos? Don't I deserve tacos? I know they did, but I don't get to eat any in-game. Ah, Baobao, the Wing of Protection has been keeping a beady eye on you. Say you've been making yourself useful, that your adventures have taken you to nigh on every corner of Tural. Including Yaktel, I hear, the land of my people. I know how dangerous those woods can be, not only from the tales of my ancestors, but from the bills on the board, too. Think you're ready to take on a bigger challenge? Yes, hand it over. That's the spirit. Alright then, let me tell you what these intermediate marks are all about. Beginner level marks can be taken down by any hunter or mercenary, but these ones call for a mite more preparation. I'm not just talking physically, but mentally too. If you're going to risk your life going after these beasts, it's important to know what you're risking it for. Which is why I tell everyone who thinks they're ready to move on from beginner builds to talk to Tiat Kat first. She's a master huntress and mentor to would-be vipers. You'll find her down in the Gornatruk Gleam Sands. Look for Chabral with the cobalt fur and ask her to tell you our history. Man! It's giving me an errand. Oh, there's a lookout point right there. Yep. Alright, I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright. The citizens behold the high luminary with awe. No doubt few have seen one of his station or his stature. Look, Dawn Servant, Baobao, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tolial isn't a short one. Long road, worth the travel, to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlord's Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been an obstruction. Nonsense. You're always welcome. All of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, Baobao. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you'll remember, yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tolial I want for you all. So I promise you this. As Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kozumuka and the Yakoi of Churwarger and Saltern. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Churwarger come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblins' hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with feel smiles. Such cooperation between help hands and potsworn is the very spirit of a healthy pot pact. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Hunmo Rook. The Shbrak rocks? I believe I saw him on the sands below. The Gleam Sands. Thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. You have business with me, Outlander. Bologar sent you? More meat for the marks. Though you look to have a little more about you than most. Well, if you're dead set on devoting yourself to the Dawn Hunt, I should let you know a little bit more about it. Where to begin? You might say at the beginning, but it's hard to put a pin in exactly when that was. Even before Koano brought the system of marks and bills over from Eorzea, our people were hunters. Not just for food, but for safety, hunting down those ill-made monstrosities whose very existence was inimical to our own. It was for that very purpose that the Vipers came to be. The finest hunters in Tyrell banded together to hone their skills and their blades, and devoted their lives to stalking and slaying the fiends. At first we were no more than a fellowship of like-minded folk who'd taken upon themselves to deal with any danger they caught wind of. It was only after Guljaja united Tyrell under the Dawn Servant's crown that our role as protectors of the realm was made official. Commissions started pouring in from the Yasulani to Yaktel, but we didn't have the numbers to answer them all. That's when Koana proposed we bring in the system he'd seen in Eorzea, calling on adventurers and mercenaries to handle those threats we couldn't. If there's a point to this little history lesson, it's this. Many folk join the hunt seeking adventure, or glory, or fortune. But from the very beginning, whenever that was, it's been about one thing and one thing only. Protecting those who can't protect themselves. Don't forget that. And one more request that I make of every Viper to train under me. Don't get yourself killed. We hunt to save lives, not to throw them away for no good reason. I reckon that's enough moralizing from me for one day. It's about time I headed back to Yaktel. Come and drop by if you're ever in the area. You're very pink. A trio of proud parents. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Woklamat. More than just, I'd say. You have grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know, what my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Bakul Chacha to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person, but he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Kettenrum anywhere? Tonqua, that is. Kettenrum, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Oh, everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tonqua, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, all ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best be going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourselves at home, and come and visit us any time. All right, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Winged Walk. Yeah! Zoom into Bunewa ass. There are rumors that Gulajal may go on a pilgrimage now that he's no longer Dawn Servant. I'm sure the transition process will keep him in the capital for some time yet. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account.
Ah, 待たせて悪いな。それでお前にはもう一つ話があるんだけどよ。コーナ兄さんから聞いてるだろ。お前をこの国の要職につけたいって話。言っとくが、私は本気だぜ。これからもそばにいてほしいんだ。
Well, come on. You know I can't do that.
無理強いするつもりはね。ただお前が旅を続けていく先にそういう道も選べるんだって知っておいてほしくてよ。そうそう、こいつを渡しておかなくちゃな。大陸の北側、サカトラルへの通行許可証だ。トラル大陸にはお前が歩いてない土地がまだまだある。
My permit.
冒険者なら聞かれるだろ。
I must go to the northern lands.
これでお前らとの旅も終わっちまうんだな。こんな私を仲間と認めて最後まで共に旅をしてくれたこと、お前らにはどれだけ感謝してもしきれねえよ。本当にありがとな。さてと、こっからはやることが山積みだ。王としての公務も覚えなきゃならねえし、黄金鏡についても親父から聞かなきゃならねえ。そこで知ったことをどうするにせよ、一緒に旅したお前らには必ず報告する。それまで好きに過ごしててくれて構わねえから、折を見て連王宮に寄ってくれよな。
I'm going to the north.
俺はまだしばらくこっちに残るつもりでいる。チャーレアンに戻ってグリーナーの仕事を再開する前に会っておきたい相手がいるからな。
お前らはどうだ？
元はガレマール帝国と諸国の関係改善を図るべくタブ族国家のトライオラから学びを得るための旅だった。シュバラール族とマムージャ族に対話の機会を与えた全連合、そして総決の教えを知り彼らと手を取り合ったラマチ。両者がもたらした融和を見て改めて実感したよ。他者を受け入れるということはまず相手を知ることから始まるのだとね。
今回の継承の儀でラマチがトライオラの人々を知ったように、思いもよらない方法で他人を知ることだってあるはず。あとはどうやってそれを促すか。もう少しこの国を見て回らせてもらいながら考えるつもり。私は引き続きこの町に滞在してもいいかしら。ラマチがグルージャジャさんから黄金鏡について聞いたらすぐに共有してもらえるように。
もちろんだ。宿も引き続き押さえてあるから遠慮なく使ってくれ。
あなたはどうする？もらった通行許可証でサカトラルを見に行くとか？
Absolutely.
そう言うだろうと思ったわ。まだ半分も楽しい冒険が待ってるなんて知ったらじっとしてられるわけないもの。
なら一緒に行かないか？俺の会っておきたい相手っていうのが前に話した師匠のことでな。都合サカトラルにある故郷に里帰りするつもりだ。お宅にこれといった目的がないなら道すがら簡単なガイドをするくらいはできるがどうだ？
I'd be delighted.
それじゃあみんな一旦ここでお別れだ。 ってな。あばよ。
Yo. It's only goodbye for now. We will see you again anon.
「さて、俺たちも立つか。準備ができたらサカトラル関門の前で集合だ。」
Aw. Quana. Will you wave back if I wave?
また会おうぜ。あたしらはずっと仲間だ。
ずーっと仲間だ。Well, that is actually a fantastic spot to conclude the stream, because the next stretch is going to take me another few hours. So, for now, I shall bid the stream farewell.